GM fam, we are live with your host Phil X Contreras talking about Solana NFTs, the drama, the love, and the vibes. Alright, did the dinosaur mint survive the Solana meteor strike that happened this past week? Is Shillin Villain's account back? What's the next upcoming NFT? And my secondary sells and buys. Let's talk about it now with what's going on in Solana NFTs. Alright, so keep in mind this isn't financial advice, just me talking about how much I like cartoon JPEGs for entertainment and education. Okay, so let's first talk about with what the next upcoming mint is, which is Simmple Labs. And Simmple Labs is a project that is upcoming. They have no mint date, supply, price yet, and what they are building is a SaaS platform that has all the services to manage business operations. And the best example of this is actually Salesforce, which does this for Web2 companies out there. These guys are basically builders from Amazon, Oracle, and Walmart, and will build a rev sharing model with the community if you're an NFT holder. You'll also have equity access to the company when it's formed in some way. And overall, this project looks great because many projects don't want to actually handle the small stuff like Discord, to where you have to communicate with people, which is fine, but they have a lot of other things that they have to build as well. So Discord should actually be handled by the operations center. And what the actual thing about this is that these guys are basically going to be the operators around this, so the NFT founders can focus on actual building value for the community. So that's what is going on here. This is basically like a management company that's coming into Web3. We actually haven't really seen this yet. And I think something like this would be great for OK Bears, because OK Bears do go through a lot. They have a lot of operations going on. So Simmple Labs could eventually partner with them and many other NFT projects as well. So overall, these guys basically handle the finance, they handle the operations, they handle the art, they handle the brand around it. And you can see here what they're doing is they're building a lot of tools for the projects. So you can see the finances here. You can see how it's actually distributed between the mint funds, the royalty, the revenue. You can see the income, the expenses, which is a big part of the problem here. This also can actually show transparency on how the revenue is coming, what the gross margins are for the NFT project, and all that good stuff. So you can see here they have the Web3 service catalog as well, whitelist management, NFT launchpad, and NFT marketplaces. Overall, these guys look very professional on what they're doing, and they have their roadmap as well on how they're going to accelerate this. And I really do enjoy this project as far as a management style company, a serious one, not just people in general coming in and trying to pretend they're management. These guys look like they're actually legit people who know what they're doing and have worked on businesses before. And one thing I do enjoy is that they have this brand portion here of this hat that they're placing on NFT projects. So if you have a PFP, you can put that little hat on as well to show that you are part of the Simmple Labs community. So overall, I rate this a 8 out of 10. I do want to mint this. A lot of people that I know are very bullish on this project. The last bullish project was Claynosaurz, which minted out. They went really high up to about 30 Solana from their 10 Sol mint. So this is actually the next project everyone is eyeing on. Okay, so the next topic we have is Shillin Villain. Shillin Villain basically was blocked a while ago because he was very negative, very toxic, and people started, trying to report him. And then one day he just got banned, which I thought was wrong because I do, enjoy Shillin Villain's talk, even though I don't really vibe with most of it. Getting a different perspective is great on this platform. The yin and the yang, right? You got two sides, so that way you can form your own opinion. So he is finally back. Miraculously, there was this hashtag going around, Free Shillin Villain, which worked. One thing that he did do is he rebranded, and as you can see here, he's got his mace on instead from his previous reptile. I think this was a smart move for him in order to stay relevant with what's going on right now. It's a good communication tactic for his NFT Twitter, and he actually just recently got Grant Cardone on his space, which was quite hilarious. Grant Cardone came in, he saw a capitulation on the Twitter space title, and they talked a little bit, and then Grant Cardone left. Don't know if he realized that this was more of the NFT focused portion and not really on real estate, but he actually did give some good advice. All right, so now let's talk about Soul Buckets. He's coming out with a project called Sandbar, and he just recently doxed himself because he's taking this project very seriously. There's another upcoming NFT. I would say just follow the Sandbar very closely because Soul Buckets is a big player in Solana, OG from 2021, and he is already branding this very nicely. Discord already open, so more than likely you will have to hit the notification bell right here in order to stay on top of the tweets here for the next Discord invite. So as you can see, they got the actual video for their whole project, which shows golden crabs and the palm tree. Basically representing what this project is, which one could think is very Hawaii-ish, very laid back, but we'll see where it goes. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is Claynosaurz. This was the biggest mint in Solana to date because they built during the bear market and everyone was surprised on what happened. Volume was at 359,000. That's $5 million. This mint was insane. I enjoyed it because the last time I saw this was OK Bears during the bull run. So something like this really shows that Solana is definitely here to stay. There are builders here, and Claynosaurz is a great addition to this ecosystem. So Claynosaurz minted out. They were at 10 SOL, and they grew all the way up to 30 SOL. 30 SOL, and now it's hanging at around 26 SOL. So I do think this project is probably going to hit 22 SOL, 20 SOL when the actual post reveal comes out of what these dinosaurs look like. Because right now, these dinosaurs are just hidden until I think 2 p.m. today, they said, or 7 p.m. actually. 7 p.m. These things will reveal. So what's going to happen is you're going to have people get common dinosaurs, and then the selling starts happening because they didn't mint a rare, they didn't mint a what you call it, a magician dinosaur, whatever you call it, an ancient dinosaur, which is many people are trying to hopefully get during this mint process. So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna wait until post reveal, and then I might snipe a Claynosaurz. So on to secondary bias, which is basically my main thing, what I like to talk about. And I've done a lot of things. I've sold a lot of things. So let's get on with it. Okay, so going straight to Tensor.trade, which is my favorite app on Solana. We have a couple of greens, a couple of reds here. I did sell my Sol Army. I bought this thing around 26, 27 Solana. And this project basically just went all the way up to 60 Solana. So if I could find it right here, it went up to 60 Solana. It started dropping down at 49. I was trying to sell it at 55. I couldn't find a buyer. As you know, this whole ecosystem, it's an illiquid type of ecosystem. So it's like real estate. It's hard to find a buyer. So I was trying to find a buyer after a while, and I finally found one. I sold it around, I think it was 47 Solana, and I think I'm not really good with math, but I think probably what 29 47. It was a pretty good profit. I do have my NFT stake in here, so pretty much let's see. So here, yeah, 47 Solana. So sold this off. And yeah, a pretty good profit, I would say. I just sold my Luna as well. This was one project I was talking about weeks and weeks and weeks. I sold it at top again, and it could reach higher. So I bought it down here around 3.6 to 3.8, and it went back up to 4.7. I sold it off. So this is the second time I sold off a Lunar. I do really enjoy this project because they're building something with the open DAO. So I have one extra Lunar. So this one Lunar is because this thing could reach to 10 SOL, and that's why I'm keeping one Lunar with me in case that does happen. The second one, I pretty much trade in and out. I traded in and out around here when it went up to 5. Then I rebought back down here, and then I traded it off again. So I'm gonna wait for this to come back down again. I'm gonna buy one again, maybe make another 1 SOL profit off of it. And the reason why I'm buying into Luna is because for me personally, I think it's the most safest bet there is in this bear market right now, with some of these projects as well. So Lunar, again, they're part of the Open DAO. These guys are building with HG Soul, and this project is very interesting because all these different type of animals, they all have their own token. You have like the ox token, you have the monkey token, you have the tiger token, and the lunar token is about to come out soon. We don't know when. A lot of people are projecting that it could come out in Lunar New Year, or something special could happen in New Year. And then at that point, there could be a small little bull run from that announcement. So the thing is, you can trade these for a Lunar token, but we can't do it now because Lunar token hasn't came out yet. So I have one staking, and again, I have a second one that's I'm trading in and out with. So as you can see right here, 10K collection by the Open DAO. Who's the Open DAO? Open DAO was part of Ethereum. They did a lot of things with the 721 group, and they were big players in Ethereum. HG Soul is a very wealthy man, and he's got a lot of connections here, a lot of networks who are all came to Solana to build. You got the Lunar project, you got Brains and Zombies, you have ABCs. So these guys are all over the place building on Solana. Just recently, not like it happened a while ago. So they're all building right now. And yeah, so that's why I've done so far with the Soul Army and Lunar. So these two projects, I'm just putting it back in my ledger right now. 464 Solana, and I'm just slowly just stacking up on a couple of projects. So the other project that I did buy into is Zombies. This project, I am slowly just buying this dip right here. I mean, I do think something's gonna happen with the Zombies. I mean, it's a gamified type of NFT. They did screw up. It wasn't great what they did, because they somehow messed up with the website, and they tried to redevelop it to where, like, some people couldn't feed their zombies. So to show you an example on how this works is, let's see if I can bring my actual zombies here. So yeah, I did buy two more, and one of those level. So basically, you have a brain, and then you'll feed the zombie a brain. And then from there, you keep on feeding them every 24 hours until these guys level up to whatever level it is. I don't know what's the highest level. And then somehow all this will tie into some big, gigantic prize, which, no one knows, obviously, what that prize is. So this one is a little bit more dangerous because it's new. But I'm playing with it because I'm interested in it. So I bought two here. I do think that these things could reach at a higher level once the gamified portion of it starts coming out slowly, which hasn't. It's been very quiet with the Brains and Zombies right now. But I am waiting patiently on what the announcement's going to be with this project. So I have four, plan on trading two around probably 1.30 to 1.50 Sol, and I'll keep two of them just to keep playing with them at a longer duration whenever this season 0 ends. So that's my game plan with these guys. Now, other projects that I'm looking at is Elixir Ovals. This project I've been talking about just a while when it first came out. And I've been just staring at it like a hawk, waiting to see where this price is going. It did go up to 11. It started dipping down, and it's still dipping down to 7.8. So now it's starting to get what I would say delicious. I'm slowly still waiting to find that right section to snipe into. And again, all this has to correlate with what they're building, with the announcements, the community. So when it does reach to a level to where I think I would want to buy, which it correlates with the list and supply. It's at 10% right now, which isn't bad. I'm gonna wait till it's 15%, somewhere there. No rush for me, no rush at all. But when it does get to that point, I'm gonna look back here, see the community, how they're doing, and then see NFT inspect. and then decide from there. So something I'm looking out for, but it's finally trending down, which I do enjoy. Same thing with their nectars. It's finally going down. Something that I am liking, but I also want to see here like which would be the most safest bet to get into. Is it the nectars or the ovals? So I'll see from there. Still time, still patience to wait on this one. So the other one that I do enjoy observing is the Lily. This was another project built by Bunjil, who is a OG Solana guy, who built the Lotus Gang, and this project has been here for a while, since 2021. This guy is a beautiful artist. He developed the Lily NFT very well. I love the color palette around it. The only thing is that gets me kind of worried is where is he taking this project, because he has the Lily and he has the Lotus Gang NFT. Lotus Gang NFT is an older community, and if he takes this as priority, which I think he should, this should be at a higher price than the Lily, right? And that's the problem is I can't tell what he's gonna do, and that's why I don't want to risk it right now, because if I buy the Lily, maybe tomorrow he's gonna say, hey, Lotus Gang, you guys are the OG, I love you guys. You guys are the brain priority. The Lilies is the second collection, and then this will drop down. Or he might say, or if I buy the Lotus Gang, he might say, I love the Lotus Gang, but the Lily is going to be a separate project from here, and yada yada, and then the Lily will actually tank up, and while the Lotus probably stays low. I just don't know. That's why I'm still waiting on this whole system and how he's going to build the system out. So it's very interesting watching both these projects at the same price right now. I'm sure if I was a Lotus Gang holder, I'll probably be not kind of pissed right now that like the Lilies gain more love than the OGs. Me being an OG, I'm just saying if I was a Lily holder. So another project that I'm just watching. All right, so anybody's this project I've also been observing, and I'm loving this red because finally some things are happening here to where I could probably get in and snipe into a project. So the Lily finally has dropped down a little bit. It went down to 30, even went down to 29, but it looks like it has came back up to 36 just recently too, because I thought I was going to talk about it here, but it looks like it just went back up. So I'm still waiting, still going to wait until this thing drops down to 16. Will it happen? Probably not, but no rush for me. I'll just keep observing this one, and it's looking great for me. All right, so another project that I am looking at is let's see, you got Community 3. I can't believe this is at 17 SOL, but I'm not gonna get in that yet. ABC. So this one I talked a little bit on it from the last live show. This project was going up to 52. And I was getting quite excited because as you know, I bought many of them. I bought like 10 of them as as they were dipping from 38 SOL. I was buying it all the way down here to 15 SOL, and then finally it started to go up to 50 SOL because people are anticipating of Hate Swap's token and what else ABC will provide. And next thing you know, you had a project like Coral Cube that came out and introduced their AMM. I was completely surprised with this because Coral Cube is a portion of Magic Eden, and I thought they were just going to keep on building their actual just regular NFT buying and selling portion of the platform, but they just came out of nowhere and introduced their AMM, and that has taken Hate Swap's liquidity. Not all of it, because Hate Swap's still doing well, 5.7%. But as you can see, it has trended down from last time where it was like at 8%. Now it's at 5%. Coral Cube AMM is at 10% now. So this, when that was first announced, I sold off my ABCs because, and then except for one, I have one right now, and it's actually kind of free because that one was from profits now. So I'm just gonna keep that one for a long time. But I sold everything else because Magic Eden is no one to mess around with because they have about a valuation of $1.6 billion. These guys control the market, are heavy hitters, have developers everywhere that can literally like take your project and build it out within like a day and copy it. So I'm not messing around with this. I'm not gonna put most of my risk on here. If they haven't done this AMM, I would have never sold it. But once they announced this, I changed my mind completely, and I am done for right now until I get to see what's going on with both these AMMs. So that's competition. That's how it works, and that's NFTs for you, because NFTs can definitely change within the get-go. Now, ABCs could come out with another project tomorrow. Then this thing could still go up. I mean, because we just don't know what's going to happen. But I'm just lowering my risk, and I'm just waiting the slow game right now on where this is going. All right, so again, the Claynosaurz project is a project that I am looking in very closely to see where this is going to go on post reveal, because when post reveal comes out very soon, I do think that this project is going to dip down a lot from 25 to maybe like 22 or 20. And from there, I'm going to probably snipe one or two of them and keep them with me. But this is all post reveal. And as you can see, how this project has, how it has progressed is gone down slowly from the course of time. So yeah, this is one project that I definitely enjoy. I do love. It's a project that you will see on the long term. It could do very well, because what this project is doing is they're building out an animation studio for this Claynosaurz project, right? We all know that. But what the other thing that they're doing is that they're actually providing services for other Solana NFT projects. So you could see an animation type of play for other projects, like maybe the God, maybe the SMBs, maybe something else like that. I mean, who knows? So that's why I definitely would love to see where this project goes, and I will try to get in it in the future, maybe like at 20 solo or somewhere there. So that's my plan for that. So in other news, we have all these green projects that have finally came in. We have experiments that went up to 1.19. This is one project I've been talking about when it was at 0.50. I bought a couple of them. It's finally at 1.19, and I'm probably gonna sell two of them right now. I did sell one before, and this is basically a 2x profit right here. Jersey Shore, I'm not Jersey Shore. Jersey is a huge builder on Solana. He's an NFT YouTuber. He's gonna definitely build out this project. He's not gonna stop. This guy never stopped his YouTube during the bear, during the bull. He's very experienced in the space, and you know you have influencers on Solana Twitter who are not really looking at this project. They really don't see what's going on, which is fine, because they're looking at other projects. I come from YouTube. I've seen this guy. I know what this guy goes through. So that's why I really enjoy being part of this right here. I am gonna keep I am gonna keep one just to support Jersey, because he's a very great guy who's built out here. So, but everything else I'm gonna trade, sell, buy. So right now I'm probably gonna sell two right now during this whole upward movement. And the other project is Kikiverse. This one is finally going up a little bit, 0.83. And this is another project that I can't see it go past one sol, honestly. They just finally announced that they're gonna do the watch to earn about 2 weeks ago, and after that I just don't know what else they're gonna do. I mean, it's kind of hard to get this thing pumping if there's not much news anymore, because all the news are finally just it's out there now. I can't really find anything else. So that's the only problem right now. So if I would probably be selling at one sol for me, but I'm still debating myself if I will or not. I still have about 11 Kikis left. But yeah, that's it for pretty much Kikis. Now, for other projects, I mean, there's not really much that I'm still looking at. Solana Monkey business went up, man, like crazy. 224 Solana. This is insane how it went from 140 to 224. This is my main NFT that I have. I enjoy Solana. I mean, Solana Monkey business. It's a great project. It's a great DAO, and it's definitely a project that I definitely am keeping on the long term. I've been keeping this project almost a year now. Hopefully I can remove this thing. This thing is just, I hate it, whatever that is right there. But yeah, that's it for everything that's going on right now. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any other things that you want me to look at. And yeah, so that's basically everything. Much love, and make sure you subscribe, you comment below, you smash the like button on here, and it just keeps me going with these videos. And peace.